Welcome to this, another product deep dive video for Jed Phoenix of London. This deep dive video features the collar, cuffs and harness set. This design was initially sparked by the question of what can a man wear to a fetish club? Now when you're talking about fetish clubs, there are generally speaking two things that you need to consider. First of all, the fact that it's a nightclub, so it's going to be quite warm, so you need to wear something that's comfortable for you. Secondly, you need to consider the fact that it's a fetish club and they have, generally speaking, quite a strict dress code. And that dress code is going to include things like leather, latex and PVC. Now there are plenty of latex designers out there. Leather designers, however, are perhaps fewer and further between, and that could be for a variety of reasons. But this design, as you can see, is quite minimalist. It has leather cuffs and a leather collar, and the rest of it is webbing and elastic. So it's quite strappy, quite bondagey maybe, and is a little bit different to the traditional harnesses that you can get. The harnesses have been around for donkey's years. I remember making some for Velda, who I used to work for, and they would generally kind of come down here to an O-ring and then round here, and then the same kind of thing on the back, and they'd all be adjustable with buckles and things. So those kinds of harnesses have been around quite a lot on the fetish and on the gay scene for a number of years, but I obviously wanted to create something a little bit different. And because my styling tends to be quite smart, with my history of designing pinstripe clothing with a bondage twist, I decided to design something that was a lot more minimalist but still had those elements of smart about them. So we've got the cuffs, which have the kind of shirt sleeve effect with them, and the collar, and this is, you know, kind of shirt style collar but with a little bit of a difference. So if I just kind of demonstrate a few of the features of this, you can see that it's got quite strappy sleeves, and it's quite minimalist at the back. And this is also a very modular design. You can wear literally just the cuffs, or just the collar, or just the collar and cuffs. You can't wear just the harness because you wouldn't have anything to attach it to. But things come off with the aid of press studs. And so you can take the cuffs off, and the cuffs have a piece of webbing around that goes around the wrist, and then you just press stud it on. And then you've got little D-rings here, and you've got the red leather and the black leather on the outside. The collar has attachments, so you could actually wear the collar up like that if you wanted to show a little bit more colour and a little bit more of the webbing. And you can see that it's got D-rings at various locations. The straps that go over the chest and around under the arms, they can be used for all sorts of things. I can leave that up to your imagination. But these collar, cuffs and harness sets, they do tend to create quite a bit of a stir. I've sold quite a few of them so far. I've made them with a silver leather as a trim, because some people like that kind of monochrome type effect. And some of the other features in them are that you have bits that you can undo and take off. You're possibly going to wash that after a couple of wears of this collar, cuffs and harness set. We try and make things as modular as possible. Everything on here apart from the leather is machine washable, so you can pop that in a pillowcase to protect the drum of the machine from the metal, and just give it a wash. And then if you need help reassembling it, you can just message me, and I can provide some instructions about how to put it back together. So it's all pretty adjustable, very versatile, very good top half for a man or for a woman to wear to a fetish club. We obviously sell nipple pasties, so if you want to protect your modesty a little bit, you can just pop a little nipple pasty onto your nipples. And yeah, the collar, cuffs and harness set available on our website and on our Etsy shop. Do check it out. If you have any questions about it, please let me know. And if you've enjoyed this video and you want to get notifications of more product deep dives and other videos, just hit the subscribe button and the little bell button, and you'll be informed of when the next upload is. And I hope you've enjoyed this. Thanks.